Hey everybody, welcome to Film Freaks.
A show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Jessica Ladd.
And I'm Abi Flores.
And today we're going to get into the final episodes of 3%.
Yes, the final. All right, so getting into the last two episodes here, the show definitely left me just amazed. It was well done. I want more, and I didn't want it to end at a cliffhanger, but it did.
There was a lot of stuff that I was not expecting to happen. I mean, again, spoilers, right? Fernando's character, what the... he's
an idiot.
Complete idiot. Just because of Michelle, he decides to...
That had to have been his first.
His one and only.
That had to have been, because for you to want to give up a better life for some ass, I don't see it. No.
It doesn't compute, sorry.
Same thing with Joanna. What are you... Man, they were irritating me, man. Seriously.
I mean, she should have just killed it. At first, I thought that, it was a test to see if she was worth, the whole murder thing. But then... after all that happened, I was like, oh, he was really pissed off. He really wanted her to kill this guy, which, looking back, I mean, I'm not a vengeful person, but,
right.
I mean, he beat the crap out of her, and...
it would have been an easy, push the button.
Hey, bro, if that was you, bro, I'm sorry.
Chacho.
I would have pushed the button.
I told him. I'm like, you better push that button. You better not stay. But getting into the seventh episode, where Michelle... pretty much, I think she was a hot mess in that one, because she was really giving herself up. She wasn't acting the way she had been throughout the series, and she ends up killing one of the crew people, trying to kill Ezequiel, but it backfired, and I knew that was coming. I'm like, nah, that's not going to work. Right. But it did work in Ezequiel's favor.
It did.
Because he turned it around and threw it on Eileen. So.
And framed her for the crime that she never committed.
Right.
Had nothing to do with. So not only did he get the good rapport, but then, now she's going to get sent back and he keeps his position.
Yeah.
Then he also finds out who actually was part of the...
Yeah, he knew it was Michelle the whole time. That she was the one. He played it off, which was smart on him.
Right.
He got rid of the mole that was really trying to ruin him in Eileen. But at the end, Eileen and the wife of the guy who, I don't know if they actually ended up,
in cahoots,
right, or not, because at the end of the season they really didn't show anything else. So maybe they're leaving that for season 2.
Right.
So he throws it on her, and then Fernando finds out that she's part of the causa, whatever. And it just kind of ends like that, with the Ezequiel sitting in her room, and it was like, oh damn.
right. It was just a great episode overall.
Yeah.
Man. It was the whole, seeing this character who was pretty much at, focused and concentrated all the way up to that point where she just lost it. Just to turn on the character, just like we saw Raphael kind of turn for a bit. And then we saw that with Michelle, which really brought out more to the character.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the final episode, it was like everything was just kind of oozing and falling apart, and this is happening, that's happening. It was a lot of stuff going on, but it was amazing.
But one of the things that really caught me by surprise, I was thinking how things worked out. One of the biggest questions I had, why did I think you might have had that same question, is why are they having kids such a young age?
Yeah.
And I don't know if everybody knew in the population that in order for you, the purification process is actually to get you sterile, so you couldn't have kids over in the other side, which, makes a whole lot of sense why they have to go through all this process.
Right.
And I thought that was to me, that was a twist, a big twist that I wasn't expecting.
Right.
And seeing Raphael being really torn apart by this really caught me off guard.
Yeah, there was 2 of them. It was Raphael and that other girl who they really weren't sure if they wanted to go just because of that. And it's every step of the way, they're like, do you really want to be a part of this? And they're always trying to put something in front of you to make you contemplate if you're worthy of going to the offshore. So that last little thing where they throw at you, and I don't know, Rafael almost quit. He really he was right there.
He was at the edge.
But he was like, you know what, it's not worth it. And the same thing with Michelle. Like, she gave up the Causa guy, the guy that recruited her, and I'm kind of torn now, like, because Ezequiel was like, he was part of it, but he feels like they were feeding him lies, so he was like, I'm done with this. And then now Michelle, I think she kind of feels betrayed even herself, right. With finding out that her brother's actually alive. And hearing what Ezequiel would say, right?
I'm saying allegedly. He looks much older, but after seeing what they did with Eileen and capturing one of the guys and saying, doing that whole operation of, that's her, she's a part of the Causa.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how much of that is actually very, very true to what he was saying. Maybe it's 100% true, but that backstory kind of gives me doubt that he was actually being 100% truthful.
Right.
Although he did say he was a part of the Causa, right. He already knew who recruited her, so that went with our point of view that he had something to do with the Causa. There was no way that being at the position that he was and the way that he acted throughout the series, that he wasn't a part of the Causa. So
absolutely,
that threw me off a loop. But it was also awesome to see that he was, and then turn his back. That was even better.
Yeah, and then they showed the soldiers going and arresting the guy that she had given up. Ezequiel went ahead and gave her the shot, so she's going off into the offshore, and it just kind of ends with them on that transport boat where it's like
see the lights,
bright lights coming up, and I was like, man, I want to see what the offshore is, but I'm glad that they're leaving it there because there's so much that still needs to be answered and processed that I'm very much looking forward to season 2.
I'm really I'm so excited for the shore. I'm glad they never gave us a taste.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about it. And that to me, that mysticism, the mystery behind the offshore was really what kept me going. Wanted to see more, hear more, and not getting to see it, but hear about it to create my own imagination. Yeah. And then at the end, you get the water, and then you see the lights, and it cuts, and you're like,
they left you at a cliffhanger, which is awesome because I think season 2 is all going to be on the offshore now because they're done with the process until the following year, which I'm guessing it's going to be a full calendar year until they do the whole process again. So they have all this time now. So it's like, what are we?
Or they might even do a little bit of both, but I hope they don't. Dilute the story and just continue with.
Yeah, I'm sure they will because there's so much going on now with the whole thing with Eileen, with the capture of the leader guy of the Causa, and then Michelle also going to treatment and him saying that she's going to bring her brother. Like, there's a lot going on there.
But then that leads to wonder what's going to happen to Fernando and Joanna. Which
they might show them,
Right, so I'm wondering how they're going to tie in because I felt like they crammed a lot of information in one episode and it was really good, character development, and I would hate for them to lose all that because they need to cover two sides of the story.
Right on. So there was a lot awesome stuff that happened. When the process ended, it was like, well, a lot of them actually did make it through. So, and a lot of characters, I thought more people were going to die or get eliminated and stuff like that, but it ended well. I loved it. I loved everything about this season. It's a must watch. If you guys are thinking about it, dude, watch this series. It is amazing. Like I said, I am extremely excited for season 2. I can't wait for that to come out.
Same here. So that's all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed our overview on 3% and what our thoughts were.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.